Good day everyone, welcome back to NowThatIsDope, and today we're talking about the evolution of one of my all-time favorite products, and this product is the Hoto Air Capsule. Well, it used to be called the Air Capsule. This is what the Air Capsule used to look like. So this is the previous version, the Air Capsule, and then the new version is called the Hoto Autocare. So this is the Hoto Autocare right here. These are all of the parts and the accessories that you get with the Hoto Autocare. These are all of the parts and accessories you get with the Hoto Air Capsule. So, as I said, this is the evolution of the product. So I'm going to walk you through the old version first, show you all of the nice designs and key parts about the part that I actually like, and then I'm going to walk you through the evolution that they made with the Air Capsule. So first off, the Autocare. So first off, with respect to the Air Capsule, you have 4 nozzles for the blower. So just so you understand, this one product functions both as a vacuum and also a blower. So it sucks air in through here and it lets air out of here. So the side that's the suction side is the vacuum side. So on the vacuum side is where all of your vacuum accessories go. On the blower side is where all of your blower accessories go. So it has 4 blower accessories. You simply have to take it something like this, turn and twist, locks into place, and now you have your blower accessory. Like I just recently used this to blow up like one of those paddle boards, because I went like in my lake here and I did some paddling. Like I still use these products from Hoto. Great products. So as I said, simple and easy to attach your different attachments. Just have to turn it in, lock it into place. Very easy to use. So the blower, well, the vacuum, well, the overall capsule has 2 speeds. Your power button is right here, and then you press your power button again, and it goes to level 2. So you can see, you have to press and hold. So as you see, has a nice amount of power coming out of it. So the air flows in through here and is blown out from here. This is the blower side. So for the vacuum side, you have to use a vacuum attachment. So you simply lock in your vacuum attachment, and the exact same thing, you press and hold. And that's how you use the vacuum. If you're using a blower, you got to remove this attachment just to make sure you have the correct amount of air flowing through the actual system. Just remove this, attach your blower attachment, and now you're good to go. One of the biggest issues that I had with this design is number 1. Well, 2 of the biggest issues I had with this design was to remove the dust. You have to push, turn, and twist this. I'm so I could get it, and you pop it out, and you dump your dust like this. Because of all that force and all that action, it's very easy to get dirt and dust everywhere. That's one thing that they improved on this new design of the Autocare. So that's one main thing that I wasn't a big fan of. Second issue that I had is this nozzle tip right here. So this nozzle tip attaches to this right here. This attachment is pretty good. No issues with that attachment. But this brush tip, so let's say I want to use this brush tip. The second you apply a little force, it slides off. I hated that design. Wasn't a big fan of it. You could easily, if you wanted to, not use a brush tip, slide this off and just use plastic on plastic. But if you wanted to use a brush tip, it easily slips out of place. All right, so now we understand that. So now let's look at this right here, the Autocare. So what does the Autocare come with? You have 2 tips for your blower side, and you have 4 attachments for your vacuum side. Speaking about the vacuum side, this is your vacuum attachment right over here. We'll get to that shortly. Let's talk about the actual device itself. Just like the capsule, air is sucked in and blown out. So this is your blower side. You do recharge right here via USB-C. Your vacuum attachments are attached on this side. As you can see, the opening for your vacuum attachments are significantly bigger than the opening for your blower attachments. So your blower attachments will not work on the vacuum side. That's good to know. So this has a big update. So now you have your power button. You have 2 speeds, just like before, but now you have a boost mode. So you can just press boost mode and you get more power for either blowing or sucking simply and easily just by pressing the boost mode. So let me show you how the 2 speeds work with the boost also. So you simply take your vacuum, your blower attachment, turn it in, lock it in position, you press and hold. At speed 1, at speed 2, and that is boost. So as you can see, with the boost, you get a lot more kick, a lot more power. Now let's talk about the vacuum side. So this is the vacuum side. So as I said, the biggest issue with this was removing the dust. Well, they fixed that here. The dust, you simply have to slide this up. So this is what locked it into place. And you simply press this. And now you could just dump your dust out from here. Just so you understand, the vacuum side attaches like this. So when you turn it on, the dust gets sucked in through here. This flap opens, and that's how your dust gets in. Once your dust is in, if you want to empty it, push up, press, dump. Simple as that. Lock it into position. What's also great about this is that now you have all these attachments that you could simply put into place, lock it into position, and you have an attachment for that. If you want, you even have this different attachment here to help you clean like wider surfaces. So let's say if you want to clean your car trunk or your sofa or whatever the case might be, is you have a much wider surface area here. And the one pain point I talked about, which was the pain point of this, where it easily slid out of place, they fixed that on this design. Now you press and you slide it and it stays. Once you press and slide back to the front, you can take it all the way off, and once you put it back in, 1 second here, it locks into place. So regardless of how much force you put, it's not going to move. It stays locked into place. Great feature to have. And obviously this does also attach to the nozzle tip, just like, 1 second here, my eyes are deceiving me a little bit, just like that. And it just locks into place, making it easy to use, simple and easy. So again, great updates with respect to the nozzle tip, great updates with respect to the catch can, great updates with respect to the vacuum power. I like the fact that they simplified the nozzle tips. I like the fact that they got rid of 2, make it a lot easier for us to use, and just overall great updates. One thing that I wish I was still able to do and still able to use, if I wanted to, for some reason, use this nozzle from the previous design on the new design, unfortunately, from what I've seen so far, it's very hard or impossible to get these on. And I don't want to break these tips, so I'm not even going to try. I wish the previous tips worked on the new design that we have from Hoto. But overall, well executed, great evolution of product. Job well done, Hoto. I'll always be a big fan of Hoto if they keep making great products like this. So again, this is just a quick evolution update, evolution review between 2 great products from Hoto. This is still a great product. This is just slightly better, more advanced, more understanding of the customer and the customer needs. So until next time, you gotta admit, these are pretty dope, but now that's pretty dope. See you guys. Adios.